Hello, my name is John Griffin Donlan, but a lot of people call me Dr.Leisure. I like to make these short videos on a variety of topics: food, fashion, travel. I like to make these short videos, and I hope you like watching them. But if you don't, that's fine too. The Grand Bazaar, once very much the hub of commerce for the Ottoman Empire, is today a striking and perhaps sadly typical example of the pressure of tourism's dollar. Its amusing but hardly traditional head is seen everywhere, from lower Manhattan's South Street Seaport, which has modern tourist malls with food, shopping, and nightlife in New York, to San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf, which has long ago seen the last of its fishermen, to New Orleans' French Quarter. Everywhere, warrens of little shops tend to be pushed out by more lucrative gadgets in vogue with the tourists. The ancient and fittingly famous bazaar is still made up of a series of bedestens, commercial complexes of related shops, though goods are not necessarily bargains here, as such things are not bargains at any tourist center, nor do many local craftsmen or small manufacturers still ply their wares. Yet, for visitors, the place is filled with color, noise, and gewgaws to hold one's attention. The sandal bedesten, one of the oldest, hails from the late 15th century. Over very many decades, the bazaar grew organically, with new bedestens budding off from earlier branches, generally each one devoted to a particular trade or item. For the convenience of both the shopkeeper and the customer, shops dealing with a similar item clustered together. Recent research calls this the hoteling effect. We can notice it when we see several banks or a few insurance offices all next to one another. The almost equally interesting Spice Bazaar is just about next door, and the narrow lanes, twisting alleys, and side streets immediately around the bazaar are filled with sellers. Now, I would not, of course, deal in knockoff products, but one could notice that a fashionable brand name belt selling for $200 at the trendy boutique is available in a pretty good duplicate for $70 in the Grand Bazaar, or about $20, maybe a little less depending on bartering and mood in the margin stalls. The online Wikipedia points out the Grand Bazaar is located inside the walled city of Istanbul, in the district of Fethiye, and in the neighborhood with that same name. It stretches roughly from west to east between the Mosque of Bayezid and Nuro San Itye. The bazaar can easily be reached from the Sultanahmet and the Sirkeci tram line.